Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003 season mode with Jeff Burton. It's the year 2008, time for race 2 out of 36. We're going to Atlanta Motor Speedway. No, it's not Rockingham. No, it's not Las Vegas being the second race. Jimmie Johnson actually wins the Daytona 500. Pretty cool right there. We had a good top 5 run in the 500, but moving forward, 35 races to go here in the season. And the championship really starts here. Atlanta Motor Speedway, Mbna America 500. After that, we go to Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Subway 400 at Rockingham, and then Texas Motor Speedway, Samsung Radio Shack 500. So, 3 out of 4 1.5 mile tracks there. It's going to be a lot of good racing. The paint scheme we're going to be running, we're going to Atlanta, so let's run the peel out rear one forward. And here we go, folks. Time to kick off, well, in my opinion, the hunt for the championship. Let's go. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 14th for Atlanta. I don't know, the car doesn't really feel that fast, honestly. Dale Jr. is on pole, though. We're going to have some work to do. We're going to have to navigate the traffic, try to get into the top 5, the top 10, and hopefully the post-qualifying adjustments can do so. So without further ado, let's go ahead and turn down trackside from Atlanta Motor Speedway.
MRN welcomes you to Hampton, Georgia, site of today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Mbna America 500. I expect to see some exciting racing in this one, don't you, Barney?
The high speeds that can be reached here does make for some exciting racing. There's no restrictor plates to keep them from being able to pass either. It's just all out, flat, good old stock car racing with the best drivers in the business. I can't wait to get this one underway.
Jerry Nadeau pulled off his first victory here in the 2000 season finale. And a year later, he nearly did it again.
You know, that was a heartbreaking near miss for this team. They were leading up until the last lap when the car ran out of fuel and Bobby Labonte overtook Nadeau for the win. But the 25 is always strong here, so look out today.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Here we go, folks. It's Johnny Benson and Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the front row here for Atlanta Motor Speedway, the captain at 117 Pontiac, who qualified on pole for the Daytona 500. Another solid top 3 starting position. Here we go, folks. So this is where the season really begins. Daytona 500 Speed Weeks, that's kind of its own animal, right? But when you get to race 2 of the season, everyone's thinking about the Winston Cup. The Winston Cup championship points, bonus points, laps led, good pit stops, and minimizing mistakes are going to be what wins one lucky driver a Winston Cup championship. Now, while we didn't repeat at the Daytona 500, we are still your defending Winston Cup champion. So there's a lot riding on us here. And speaking of the 500, Jimmie Johnson down there won last Sunday. Car's really loose there. Oh, Nelly, there's the 143 car. Sorry, bud. Try to find some good real estate and see if we can try to make a run at this. Whoa, I'm all over the place here. I just hit the 46 car. Sorry, buddy. Okay, there we go. Trying to get our bearings here. I'm hoping that the post-qualifying adjustments are going to help because the car just, it felt like it was a little bit slow on corner entry. And I'm hoping that higher acceleration will give it a little bit more oomph. And we got Ryan Newman in tow right there, the young gun trying to get himself a good finish here at Atlanta. We're 16th though, so we got some work to do. We got to get up there because, I mean, there's Winston Cup points on the line, I don't want to get into a spot where it's the midway point of the season. We're down 400 points or something. I'm having to pretty much win 10 races just to even have a shot at the championship. I want to have a shot early on and to be able to just kind of, get through the midway point of the season with a shot that's realistic. Not, oh my goodness, you got to grand slam it, every time. And we're slowly making a little bit of ground back. I could see that 43 car, which I might add almost won the 500 with Scott Wimmer on board for Richard Petty Enterprises. I think Dale Earnhardt Jr. is your race leader. Let's verify it. Yes, he is. So the Budweiser Monte Carlo was out front early on here in the 2008 Winston Cup season. We're slowly gaining on him here, and that's what we need. We just need to get into that pack of cars, get the draft, and find a way to navigate through it, because we got to get those points, man. We can't afford to finish 16th. We need top 10s, top 5s. That's what's going to win you a Winston Cup again. And, you know, Atlanta's not a great track for us, but it's not a terrible track either. It's kind of one of those tracks where if we do everything right, we'll get a good finish. But if we have a mistake, it's going to be very detrimental to us. Whoa, yep, tire degradation there. Oh, my God, man. Tires are starting to wear. And there's Kevin Harvick. Sorry, buddy. So we're kind of in the hornet's nest here. Our tires are starting to fade. We can't really flat foot 1 and 2 now. Really got to feather the throttle. And I'm hoping we can at least use Ryan Newman's draft to kind of help us get up there to the 15th place spot. Everyone's kind of getting strung out here. Definitely not where we wanted to be. We should have qualified better, but it is what it is. But if there's one good thing here is that drafting does make a difference. It's like Fontana. It's like Michigan, you know. For the newer cat out there, Atlanta Motor Speedway used to be one of the fastest tracks on the circuit. And drafting really does pay dividends here. So we're counting up to lap 7 out of 32. Halfway point's going to be lap 16. So plan ahead. What is going to be your pit strategy call here? Do you want to pit early? Do you want to pit in the middle? Or do you want to be the last car pitting? I feel like every racetrack has its own, you know, pros and cons when it comes to the pit strategy. I think Atlanta, though, I think fresh tires are going to really pay dividends. I really do. I feel like having fresh tires at the end of the race is going to be great, but I feel like getting that extra track position, having those fresh Goodyears is going to be even more important. So what I'm thinking is you want to pit a lap or two ahead of the other guy you're racing for the win, basically. The first place cat needs to pit a lap or two ahead, get that extra track position, or if you're second place, pit a little bit early, try to leapfrog him, and hope you can hold on. I think that's the race-winning strategy here. I don't know if it's going to work out, but we might have to crack at it because we just don't have the best car. I am so sorry, 184. I am just all over the place. I mean, the whole back bumper of this Ford Taurus is really bowed up here. Holy crap, getting into the marbles there. Come on, there's Ryan Newman there. Trying to follow him, but I mean, we're losing spots, guys. We're losing spots. This is not what we needed. Definitely got to work with the air pressure and see if we can force some acceleration out of this engine, because it just doesn't have the takeoff speed we really need to have that command to pass. So underneath for Ricky Rudd, there we go, there we go. Got Dale Jarrett right in front. Scott Wimmer moves to the outside. That opens the door for the UPS Ford. And hopefully we can follow in tow. Kevin Harvick slams the door there. Oh, Harvick, buddy. Move, Harvick. Whoa, contact. Harvick blocked us, but we moved him. I don't blame him for blocking us, though. I really don't. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do. So now we got Todd Bodine there in the Discover Card Ford. And, oh, he's going to open the inside lane. That was a mistake. That was a mistake by the 26 there. He opened the door. And, unfortunately, we weren't able to capitalize immediately. But I think he's going to give us the spot regardless. And there's the cat who qualified third today. The Pontiac right there on the outside. Your Daytona 500 pole sitter. He's having a pretty good season thus far. You know, the small Pontiac team trying to get it going here in 2008. We're up to 15th here, so we're starting to make some hay, but that's, you know, it could be too little too late for a race W, but hey, man, we're fighting for a top 10. That's what I want. That's what I need. Let's kind of monitor our tire wear here. We're already keep in mind, its halfway point will be lap 16. We're 12 laps into the run, and I'll be honest with you, the tires are really not that bad. So I do think pitting early is going to be, that's going to pay the most dividends here. You got to be able to get out there, create a discrepancy between you and the race leader. Got to do something different. You're not going to win this race just following in line. You got to be willing to step outside the doorway, and we're going to have to do that. So what lap does the leader pit at? Is it lap 16? Is it lap 17? If it's lap 17, we pit at 16. If it's 16, we pit at 15. We got to find a way to pit right ahead of the leader. It's going to be tough to call this because the AIs, sometimes they'll kind of throw a curveball and pit a little bit later or randomly early, like right there. Pitting on lap 13, coming to lap 14, you already got guys on pit road getting their Goodyear Eagles. There's 117 Pontiac down below. Oh, no, dang it, buddy. I'm so sorry. This car is very loose on the straightaways. Let's see. I would like to pit here, guys. Ain't gonna be able to. We're gonna have to pit this next time, though. So let's get ready and try to pit this next time. See if we can try to leapfrog the leaders. I think that's the high percentage shot, is to try to get off sequence, pit a little bit early, and see if we can try to rendezvous some positions here. Because I mean, our tires are not terrible, but we don't have a good car. We really don't. We don't have that good car that we need to really carve through the field. And we're gonna have to be very aggressive getting on pit road here. It's gonna be tough. Oh, lock it down, lock it down. Got to get to 70. There we go. All right, pause it, and let's get some adjustments to the car. So no damage repair. That's stupid. We don't want to do with that. I'm going to reduce the tire pressure down to 19. That way, that'll force some extra acceleration out of the engine. Thus, or to the tires, which, helps the engine out, getting the car up to speed faster. Either way, it is a little bit of a gamble, but I'm trying to get that top 10. I don't think we're going to get a top 10 by minding our P's and Q's here, guys. Because I think what's going to happen is the field's going to be so spread out. If we pitted with everyone else, we'll probably come out 15th or 14th. It's going to be really difficult to run down those 3 or 4 cars to get that top 10 spot. I think doing this might get us a few extra spots if this plays out. But, of course, you have to worry about the caution, though. If the caution comes out, it could burn you. So we're out in front of Jeff Purvis in the M&M's Pontiac. Okay, there we go. Try to get up to speed. Try to get up to speed ASAP here. We got to get up to speed fast. Oh, thanks for the bump draft car. Man, old 36 stepped on the gas. I mean, I guess he's got a stout car there because my car certainly couldn't get up to speed in time. So anyways, hopefully this works out. We worked through the acceleration. I'm hoping that'll give us some extra speed. If it doesn't, well, then we're screwed. It's worth a shot. It's worth the gamble. We're trying to get that top 10. We go. Fresh tires just hooks that white line perfectly. And we got a bunch of cars behind us here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, dang it! I did it again. Made contact on the straightaway. Not what I needed. And now that might actually hurt the car significantly. That right rear quarter panel damage is going to really slow up the car. And dang it, there goes the 36. Yeah, the car just, it just doesn't have that feel that it had earlier, the speed. So that's not good. We might have to draft off this 36 car and see if we can try to use that as a way to maintain speed. We do got a Stanley Steamer down the back straightaway. And that's going to be, unfortunately, it's going to be Greg Biffle, our teammate. He's going to be, well, short-handed here, just past halfway at the Mbna America 500. Your leaders on pit road, things are getting kind of dicey here. So Junior's on pit road, Wimmer. They're both getting their service done. We just unlapped ourselves. Everybody is passing me. I'm so sorry, Steve Park. Like, literally everybody. Look at this. What kind of BS is this, guys? Holy cow. How are we that slow? How are we that slow? My lord. We got to do something about it. We got to do something about it, guys. So was this a stupid call pitting early? I don't know. But this thing is just, this car is just racing like trash. I mean, you got to think about it. We pitted when we were 15th. I mean, what gives? We're already in 36th place. You got to be kidding me. This is a joke. There's Wimmer there. Oh, Kurt Busch. This has got to be a joke. Bobby Labonte, please, buddy. Dang it. Oh, Lord. So now we're 36. How on God's green earth did we went from 14th or 15th to 36 and we pitted before them? How does that even happen? And now we're in the freaking fence. What happened, guys? Wow. I don't even know what happened, to be honest with you. How did you lose that much track position? How do you lose 20 spots on a pit sequence? It absolutely flabbergasted me. Well, now we're probably going to get last place the way this car is running. How are we this far behind, guys? This is ridiculous. Sadler, I'm going to block you, buddy. I'm sorry. I got to block you. I don't want to chop your nose, but I got to get my rhythm going here, man. This thing is slow as dirt. How are we this freaking slow? I mean, I increased the acceleration with the tire pressure, so that should make the car faster. I'm guessing the damage, perhaps, is the only reason we're running so slow. That's at least my best guess, but I mean, I'm flat-footing the corners, and this thing's handling like trash, bro. Oh, Lord. So, I don't even know what to say about this. Is pretty much going to be a DNF for us in terms of points. I mean, how do you even have this type of finish here? This is ridiculous. I'm just hoping for a yellow or something. That way we can kind of get recuperated, because this is ridiculous here, guys. Come on, you freaking car. Go. There we go. Sorry, buddy. I got to go. We got to get spots. We got to get spots in a hurry. So there's the 46 Monte Carlo there. I mean, the car's not half bad when we have a good streamlined draft. But it's like, when you're out on your own, this thing is so slow, dude. Like, I can't even begin to describe how slow this car feels. I mean, it's unbelievable, bro. I feel like it has a restrictor plate on it. That's how it feels. Like, it feels like a 2021, 2020, whatever, restrictor plate, 1.5 mile car. That's what it feels like. Oh, there's the 46. I chopped his nose. I'm sorry, buddy. And now we're 39th. How we're going to be able to get anything done at 39th, I have no clue. But, this ain't good. This is not good. Oh, boy. And there's Mr. Elliott Sadler creeping into 40th place. I mean, this thing's creeping 164 off the corner, bro. What's the best lap of this race? Does it say top speed? 193 was our top speed earlier today. The last I've seen within the draft is about 186, 188. That's a good 5 to 7 miles per hour difference. Unbelievable. And we pitted early, so we should have been faster with those newer tires. So I don't know where we dropped the ball at, but it's just it's one of those days. So we're going to have to recuperate, get ready for Las Vegas, and we're going to have to go earn it. I mean, this is not what we needed here, guys. This car is just absolutely trash. And not the way you want to start your championship hunt. Of course, we had a good run at the 500, but very short-lived here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is going to be a very poor finish. Your race later, though, has been Dale Jr., who's pretty much going to go flag to flag. Qualified on pole, dominated all day long. I'm trying to stay in tow with Elliott Sadler here, but it just, I don't know if we could do that. That's how bad this car is. I really think it's got to be that right rear quarter panel damage, because you see how it's yellow. These cars are so aero sensitive on this game sometimes. Like, if you make any damage to that back end of that car, it will slow you up, which is realistic, you know? Because the back end of the car acts like a parachute, you know? The front of the car is a bullet, the back end's a parachute. Any bents, any dents in the fender, that could slow it down. It creates drag or whatnot. If the spoiler is at a higher height, it could slow it down, you know? Anytime the bodywork in the back end of these cars are moved, things like that happen. I'm just trying to stay with Elliott Sadler here, but I really feel like I'm driving a 2019 Cup car in Atlanta. That's how poor this car feels. My goodness, guys. I mean, this thing is just absolutely sluggish. Worst Atlanta car I might have ever had here. I mean, this is just terrible. Full throttle in the corners. Still can't even pass somebody. definitely got to go back to the drawing board. Got to go back to the drawing board. We gotta just figure out something, because this is not going to help us win another Winston Cup championship. Gonna have to take it on the chin. We'll take our mulligan early here, and I can't even get around Elliott Sadler. I can't even do it. Like, I'm literally trying to catch up to him. The car won't even allow me to get there. That's how slow this hunk of junk is. And the only reason it's staying with him is because the draft. That's the great equalizer here. Now we're on the final lap here at Atlanta. One of 2 Atlanta races. I'm going to try to see if I can get to his fender. I mean, it truly feels like a restrictor plate is on this car. I mean, it is just so freaking loose in the straightaways. The car is so sluggish in the corners. Oh my lord. Thank God this race is over, because we got to get the heck out of Atlanta and go to Vegas, because this sucks. What a terrible race for us. Junior is going to get a huge win. Chevrolet Monte Carlos are won both of the 2 races, so they're 2 for 2. Got to go back to the drawing board for the Ford camp. Wow. What a terrible race for us, guys. I mean, we started 14th. I mean, 40th is our finish. I mean, I really don't even want to look at the points, but I'm gonna go ahead and look at it, because I mean, I'm just that disappointed. We ran that bad. So Biffle wasn't the only Roush Couture that had troubles. He fell out on lap 17 just after the pit sequence, and going through the field here, any outstanding names that perhaps fell out early or didn't have a good finish. It looks like the usual suspects had a great run, but man, I mean, we really needed to get some points here, and that was just a tough race for us, and we're going to have to go and earn it at Vegas. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see you on the next NASCAR Thunder episode. Of course, upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Diecastbuffet. So make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell all your friends or all your homies, whatever. Hope you had a great one. Diecastbuffet, signing off.